Hi guys, welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your daily horoscope for Tuesday, 14th September 2021. But before we begin, I request you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a video. And I also do weekly video horoscopes and monthly sun rising sign horoscopes that you can watch on my YouTube channel. So let's talk about the astrology and what's happening here at 4 a.m. Pacific time, which makes it about 4 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And if you are on the eastern part of the world, the Indian time will resonate more with you. Alternatively, you can always convert the Pacific time to your time zone to know when the energy is going to peak for you. So, what's happening here is that the moon in Sagittarius at 29 degrees is squaring Mars in Virgo. Now, the moon is our emotions, and Mars is a planet that is all about our drive, willpower, taking action. Mars is also a warrior, and Mars energy can get frustrated and angry. So, this is a moment where emotionally we can feel a little frustrated, we can feel a little angry because the aspect is a stressful one. It's a 90-degree aspect, a square. So, this is a point where we can feel angry and frustrated. Alternatively, through some changes, through some emotional adjustments, which might feel a little difficult, we can find that willpower, the drive to take action, to make things happen. So, that's the energy at about 4 a.m. Pacific time. And then soon after this, soon after squaring Mars, the moon moves on, and at about 5 a.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time, it enters the sign of Capricorn. Now, the moon changes signs every 2.5 days, and when it does, the energy in our life, the focus in our life shifts in subtle ways. Sagittarius was all about having fun, learning things, being happy and optimistic. However, the moon in Sagittarius made stressful aspects that made the moon's transit through the sign of Sagittarius a little difficult at times. And now the moon has entered the sign of Capricorn. And what is Capricorn about? Capricorn is about our material reality. Yes, it's a Saturn ruled sign, which is about hard work, discipline, reaching the top. So when the moon is in Capricorn, we are very much focused on working hard. We're focused on work. We're focused on deciding things, getting things done. It's an energy that's, I don't know, I don't care how I feel, I have to do this. I need to get this done. So that's Capricorn. It'll get things done, it'll work. And that's the energy, right? That's the energy for the moon. And soon after entering the sign of Capricorn, at about noon Pacific time, which makes it about almost midnight Indian Standard Time, we have the moon at 4 degrees of Capricorn sextiling Venus. A sextile is a positive aspect, 60 degrees, and the moon is our emotions, and Venus is the planet of love, relationships, projects, self-worth, values, skills, and finances. So this is a point where we can feel positive about these things. We can feel good about our relationship or love or money or finances or self-worth or values or skills. So this is a positive moment here. And soon after this at 5 p.m. we have the highlight of the day. And what's happening here is that Mars is changing signs. From Virgo, it is entering the sign of Libra. Now this is about 6 p.m. almost Pacific time, 6 a.m. India time, next morning, Wednesday morning. And Mars, like I said, is taking action, it's initiative, it's our drive, it's willpower, it's all these things. And Mars changing signs affects these things, right? It affects how we take action, it affects how we do things or how we approach things. So in Virgo, a lot of what we did was about getting organized, getting planned, analyzing things. And now in the sign of Libra, we are going to weigh the pros and cons before we take action. We are going to balance things out when it comes to taking action. We're going to try to find balance, right? And Mars in Libra, I feel, is an energy which will not be as impulsive because Libra is a sign that's very cautious, right? It weighs things out, the pros, the cons, before we take action. So that's what we are going to be doing, weighing things out before moving forward, weighing things out before taking action, finding the balance before taking action. So that's a shift there. And moving on at about midnight Pacific time, which makes it noon India time, Wednesday afternoon. What's happening here is that the moon at 11 degrees of Capricorn is squaring Chiron. Now, the moon is our emotions, and Chiron is the planet of our wounds. It's also the planet that heals us, but the healing that comes with Chiron is bittersweet. So, at this moment here, we might feel a little hurt, we might feel a little wounded. And the goal here is, the energy here is asking us to make an emotional change, work on our emotions so that we can heal ourselves, overcome some wound that we have. And since Chiron is involved, and since this is a square, a stressful aspect, this process of healing ourselves through an emotional adjustment, working on our emotions, can feel a little stressful. We can feel really hurt at this point. So that's the energy for the day. I do want to mention a couple of things. First, that the moon has moved off, the sun has moved off its opposition to Neptune, and it is building its trine to Pluto. The sun Neptune opposition could have brought confusion, it could have brought a feeling of feeling low, but now that's easing off, and at the same time the sun is getting ready to trine Pluto, which is a positive aspect. So that's all I'm going to say for today. Now I will give the big picture of 2021 really quick, and then we'll close out the reading after I pull a card. Now, the first thing about 2021 is that it is a year of change, and I say that because Saturn and Uranus are going to square all year and even square into next year. And this energy is something we're feeling after 21 years, so it's a rare thing. And this energy is asking us to change, it's asking us to embrace the new, it's asking us to embrace our unique, authentic self. And since these planets are squaring, this transformation, this transition, this letting go of the old, embracing the new, coming into our authentic self can feel difficult and challenging. That's the first thing about 2021. The second thing is that 2021 is a year that we are laying the foundation for 2 astrological cycles that started in 2020. The first one being the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction cycle. This started in December of 2020, and this is a 20-year cycle. So we will be in this for 20 years, and we are building this in 2021. Another thing that happened in 2020 was the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which happened after 38 years and ended a 38-year cycle and began a new one, a cycle that will be with us till 2053, and we are understanding that and building that as well. So 2021, to sum it up, is a year of change. It's a year of finding and embracing a uniqueness. It's a year of laying the foundation for 2 long-term astrological cycles that started in 2020. And that's all I'm going to say. I will pick a card for today, and then we'll close out the reading. Okay, let's go with the top card. It says indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. I think this card is saying that if we are not able to decide about something, if we are confused about something, then maybe use your intuition today. Because it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Go with your gut. And I would say there can be confusion, there can be indecision, because the sun, although it has moved on, is still in an opposition to Neptune, technically, and Mars has also entered Libra, and Libra, like I said, likes to weigh out things, right? The Libra energy, we all have Libra. I'm not saying if you're a Libra you do this. I'm saying the Libra energy likes to weigh things out, and that sometimes can make it difficult to decide. So go with your gut, and I would say wait it out a little bit more till the confusion eases off and the sun moves on. So that's all I'm going to say for today. I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I will see you all for my daily horoscope tomorrow. Bye.